Oh, okay, cool, 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 cool. How we doing, family? Peace, love, and prosperity, heavenly risings, and divinity to you. Understand me the right nor wrong, and we're about to get right into this live. So if you are seeing this in the future, thank you for watching this video and taking time out of your day to even watch this video or this live. And even though we are live on Facebook, we're about to get right into this teaching. So I appreciate you and your time and your dedication to wanting to learn and wanting to get better within yourself. So for today's lesson, we got, let's see, 8. So we got 16 gems to help us understand what would happen if celebrity culture stopped existing. Let me go ahead and make sure I get this bad boy set up too, bro. Get my notes. Let me get my notes right. You know, we always gotta have homework. On top of that, if you guys see me leaving away from these bees, you know, there's many bees over here. At least like 5 of them buzzing around doing what they gotta do, but that's all right though. So for number 1, what would happen to society if celebrity culture just stopped existing? If people stopped giving these fallen entities their light or their shine? I'm going to put the timer on too. And that's the thing as well. We have to understand that when it comes down to celebrities do not exist. Our ego makes their existence existing within our own existence. So we put them on a higher pedestal just because of who they are or the things that they work for or work towards to help us understand who they are through their art. But the thing is though, if you're trying to understand celebrity through their art, then you're still going to be blind to what they're actually trying to show you in the light. Which is why for number 1, if somebody was to understand that they are born a celebrity, they will already have increased confidence. So when it comes down to increased confidence, people will likely feel a sense of innate worth and value. And this will lead them to having increased confidence in themselves and their abilities. So when a person has increased confidence, for one, you would stop looking at a celebrity and seeing that their life is better than yours, because it's not. Their life is not better than yours. You just have not seen a better life within your life because you're so fixated on living the life of other people that you can't seem to see why you're not living a great life. And when you do stop idolizing celebrities, when you do stop worshiping these fallen angels, you begin to develop confidence within yourself the whole entire time. Because you literally have confidence within yourself, but you have to find that within yourself. So when it comes down to what you want to do, you have to actually look in the mirror and say to yourself the things that you love about yourself. You have to actually want to look into your eyes and tell yourself that you love yourself. You have to actually want to give people hugs that actually care about you. You have to actually say to yourself in the mirror, I love myself. You have to actually drink water. You have to start fasting. You got to start working out. You have to actually start thinking for yourself and stop letting celebrity culture think for you. The second one, empowerment. Knowing that you are a born celebrity, many people will feel empowered to pursue their passions and dreams without fear of judgment or inadequacy. You will feel empowered, way more empowered than what you were feeling before. Just because on this sense, you'll begin to see that no matter what, somebody was always going to judge your imagination. Somebody's going to always judge your delusion. And that's what makes them delusional. We'll say it again. Once you feel empowered, you have that empowerment within yourself. And these things take time. It's like a chore. When you start feeling empowered within your empowerment, then you'll begin to understand that the people who are judging you, they are judging themselves. So you actually have to live your life without fear of judgment. Once you can leave that prison, then you begin to stop feeling like a prisoner in someone else's mind. Once you stop feeling like you're in prison within the ego, then you stop being imprisoned in somebody's mind. That's what the ego will let us do and make us think that we should do. Somebody would tell you that, okay, I'll bit my lip, but somebody would tell you like, okay, yeah, you want to be a musician, you want to be an artist, but I don't like your music. Somebody who would hear that, they'd be like, damn, this person don't like my music. Is my music trash? It's like, if somebody's telling you your shit is trash, then you need to take that criticism and run with it and make sure that no matter what, you keep on making better music. Somebody's just telling you that shit for you to get better. They should hate on you. If you have everybody loving you, then you're not doing something right. You should want to have haters because they're hating on you because they hate that they're not at the level that you are at. So once you feel empowered, nobody can tell you right from wrong when it comes to your goals. So you have to actually be delusional in your own success. That's what makes you feel empowered. And that's the thing. We give these celebrities empowerment to where they're literally leeching off of our energy because we're giving them attention to where we don't even know what our life is we don't know what our life seems like because we're too fixated on the unconscious spectrum of our own ego. The third one, shift in social dynamics. Society will see a shift from idolizing external celebrities as individuals, recognizing the inherent value within themselves and others. Once people, for one, if you love Almighty God, like people say they do, then you will stop having idols before our Almighty. Not only that, you got to stop idolizing Satan by calling it a celebrity in the first place. So once you do that, your mind will actually shift from actually seeing who they are, and then the veil of discernment will actually be transcended from your ego or your mind or your demonic program. So because of that, you'll see them for who they are, and you'll see why they do the things that they do. So it's like, why do you love somebody that traffics kids? Why do you love somebody that touches on men and women? Why do you love somebody that actually is low-key gay, but they want to portray to themselves that they actually get women, when in the real case, in the real scheme of things, they don't? They do these things as facades so that you can actually make it seem like, oh, they're actually really multi-millionaires. No, they are not. Their life has been loaned to them. So they are on a loan. They're on a contract. Not only that, you look up to somebody who actually tossed their salad to get to where they're at, and that's somebody you call your favorite celebrity. You look up to sellouts that are sacrificial lambs. These are nothing but sacrificial lambs to Lucifer. But you love them because of their art. So once you stop idolizing these motherfuckers, you will literally see a shift upon your mind, upon your consciousness, to the point to where there is no being dumbed down. There is no doubt in your mind that you are destined to be greater than what you are great in, and you're greater than what you are supposed to be. So what are you supposed to be in this universe? Greater than what you were yesterday. So the fourth one, get off my fucking screen, man. Focus on authenticity. With a heightened sense of self-worth, people will find or prioritize authenticity and genuine connections over superficiality and status. When you are authentic within yourself, you begin to focus on the authenticity within yourself. So meaning that no matter what, if you're funny, if you're weird, if you're lame, if you're boring, if you're happy, you're sad, you are living in your authentic ways. And because of that, people will not want to see you living in the authenticity. And that's what will piss a demon off. A demon will be pissed off because they're thinking to themselves, why does this person think that they are better than what they really are? And they wouldn't want you to see it like that, but they want you to see it like that. And for you, you have to be able to peep game when game is not really being peeped by game or by gamers. So by you being a gamer, you have to understand that no matter what you do, you always be authentic in your own divine essence, in your own divine spiritual embodiment of who you always been, God and Goddess. So if you love playing video games, if you love playing with Pokemon, if you love going out for jobs, if you love going to restaurants alone out to eat, if you like going to the library, if you like going to strip clubs, be you. If you like playing with guns, if you like just doing shit, be yourself. That's the most authentic way. Once you do that, you have to understand that you don't have a need to even look at celebrities anymore because you're too authentic within yourself. And that's the thing. People are so unauthentic that they're literally trying to follow and be like their celebrity or these celebrities that they look up to. The whole time you're looking up to demonic programs that are literally sacrifices. They're sacrifices, and they bent over backwards for their master, for their divine master as well. And it's not worth it in the end. Number 5, creative expression. People who are in this type of enlightenment, you will feel more encouraged to express yourself creatively or creatively, whether through art, music, writing, or other forms of self-expression. Now, once you begin to stop looking up to these fucking demons, you begin to find your creative pathways, your creative avenues. And why is that? Because then you begin to see, oh, I am a creator. Literally, a creating creator is creating art every single day. You should always want to create something new. Doesn't matter how old it is, because everything that you think is new or old is still new and old to the universe. It does not matter. Everything has already been it's already been put to the forefront. So once you are able to find out your creative juices, then you begin to do what works best for you because you're authentic in yourself and you're beginning to shift your mind. That's what happens when you become divine. You don't have to worry about what other people are telling you to do, and you don't have to see what people are doing on TV. If you want to be a musician, if you want to be an artist, you want to be a painter, if you want to be a lash tech, you want to be a barber, you want to be a coach, if you want to be a spiritual leader, if you want to be a fitness guru, if you want to be anything in this world, if you want to be a gardener, then you have to figure out how to put in work for your creative art, because these things do take time and dedication. So you have to be dedicated to putting in more time than your distractions. And you can't figure your creative avenues out if you're so worried about giving other people your time and energy. That's why celebrities were put in place, because they are middlemen to helping you see that you can't see who you really are. And there's no way you could, because you're too fixated on what they've been doing for you by making music or movies or shows. It's like, what are you doing with your life? What are you creating? Why are you a consumer consuming bullshit? Why are you a consumer consuming bullshit? You're not meant to be a consumer. That's not your life. You're meant to create. You're meant to procreate. You're meant to start teaching. You're meant to do things out of the ordinary. You're not average anymore. Everybody want to be a celebrity, but nobody wants to be a celebrity. Nobody want to put in the work to be a celebrity. How does that make any type of sense? The next one. Hold on, let me go in. 6, embrace uniqueness. Excuse me, damn. There could be a greater acceptance and celebration of individual differences and quirks as everyone embraces their celebrity status in their own unique way. And that's the thing as well. When it comes to embracing uniqueness, you got to understand that no matter what, we are all unique in our own way. So whatever you think is unique within yourself, then you have to figure that out. And when you begin to find out how unique you are, then you begin to see that, you know what? The things that are happening to me individually, they're happening to me for a reason. Not only that, many people are not going to be able to see how unique you really are. Only you can. They can't see through your lens. So you have to make sure everything that you're doing it with a unique mindset. And you have to be different with everything that you're trying to do or trying to accomplish. And many people aren't even able to do that through their unique state of mind, because many people aren't even unique within their own state of mind. And because of that, you cannot follow the leader, because there are other leaders that are following these followers or these sheep, and they're literally leading you off a cliff. So therefore, and that goes into our next one as well, reduction in envy and comparison. But when you accept your uniqueness, then you begin to see, like, you know what, that shit begins to be funny, and you begin to embrace the life and this experience, because you're literally experiencing many things all at once. So yes, it's going to be tough, it's going to be sad, it'll be hard, you'll be mad, but the thing is though, it's all worth it in the end. It's worth it because you're meant to live a worthy life, and that's how valuable you are. Number 7, reduction in envy and comparison. Recognizing their own celebrity status, many people will feel less inclined to compare themselves to others or harbor feelings of envy, leading to greater overall happiness and fulfillment. And that's a fact. When we lose the envy and comparison, thank you for liking it as well. When we lose the envy and comparison within celebrities, then we'll actually find inner peace. We will find happiness, because we will then start to realize as human beings, or as spiritual beings having a human experience, we'll see to ourselves, like, what am I envying this celebrity for? Why am I trying to compare my life to theirs when they don't even know who I am? They don't even know I exist. So by you envying somebody who's doing better than you, you envy what you don't know about yourself. If you envy somebody who's doing better than you, then you envy what you don't know about yourself. That's why envy is a thing. And that's why envy does not come from Almighty God, but it does. It's duality, it's polarity. So by you envying somebody, it's okay in a sense, but it's not okay to live in that spirit. If you live in that spirit, if you are lying in that spirit, then that spirit will lie to you right back. It'll tell you, yeah, go ahead on this motherfucker because they're doing better than you. And you may think they're doing better than you, but they're not. That's why social media was put into place, to show you that people will believe any type of illusion because they are too delusional in their own illusion. So if you are sitting there thinking to yourself, man, I can be better than them, you should think like that. But does it make you envious? What will make you envious is you're actually trying to steal from somebody's mansion, or you're actually trying to tarnish their career, you're trying to get them killed or assassinated, or you're just talking shit under their comment section. It's like, what do you gain from doing that? Nothing. That's exactly why people who do that shit, they stay stagnant, because you're too fixated on trying to piss off a celebrity, or you're too fixated on trying to make sure that whatever you're doing is validated for what you're doing, but it's not validated. By you talking shit about somebody who doesn't even know your existence, you're doing yourself a disservice, and you're talking to a brick wall. Stop wasting your time being envious of Satan. That makes no sense to me. You are greater than that. And it's the fact that you know you're greater than that, and you want to be unconscious about it because you're lazy. You have more work to do. When you see celebrities, they're working harder than you. So how hard will you work? And if you don't want to work harder than them, then you'll always be average. And you weren't meant to be average. That's why you envy them, because they're not average people, and you're not average either. So stop comparing yourself to people you don't need to be comparing yourself to. Stop trying to compare yourself to Satan, and compare yourself to who you were yesterday and today. That's the best thing you can do. Number 8, shift in media consumption. The demand for celebrity gossip and tabloid culture will decline, and people will focus more on their own lives and meaningful connections rather than the lives of external celebrities. Oh my gosh, boy. Ooh-wee. Hold on, let me get some water for that one. When it comes to social media as well, and TV, games, all that, this will shift for sure, because you're not worried about what you see on the internet. You will stop focusing on demons once again. These are literally Nephilim. So by you looking at them, you won't just sit there and just be like, you won't be on Instagram or Twitter like, Oh, that's what's going on, and giving them likes and attention. That's what celebrities want. Every time you're looking at celebrity on social media or the TV or the game or in real life, you're giving them their currency. You're making them rich. That's how they stay rich. That's how the rich get richer and the poor stay poor, because you're giving them your time, your attention, your energy, your currency, and they're harvesting your soul behind closed doors, and you don't know it. Because why? You're too infatuated by Satan's aura. That's why these motherfuckers do what they do, because they know the algorithm of the human mind. They have transcended the human nature of the mind to where these illuminating beings or the Illuminati put them in place of power, to where people who are powerless are looking for power and saviors. So these celebrities are the middlemen of sacrificial saviors that are saving themselves from you learning who you are. So once you see the media consumption, you'll begin to understand that everything on the media is fake as fuck. All these social media apps are not real. Like, people are literally just following each other and they have no idea where they're even going. So they're literally falling off of a cliff. That's why it's called a cliffhanger. Because once you go off a cliffhanger, where are you falling towards? Where are you falling to? Where are you descending to? You have no idea. So stop believing everything you see on the internet. It's made to lie to you for a reason. It's a facade. And our whole reality is a lie anyway. You see less than 1% of your life anyway. So to the fact of that, then you have to really think to yourself, what is real? Nothing. So believe in your own lie and be delusional in your own truth and just find righteousness. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, people have to actually wake the fuck up to this shit. Like, these are not real people. All right, let's go to the next one. We got 8 more. If people stop idolizing celebrities, here's what will happen as well. Number 1, focus on personal growth. With less emphasis on external figures, people will shift their focus towards personal development and self-improvement. I like that right there. Because when you're focused on your own personal growth, when you're focused on growing within yourself, then you begin to grow within self. When you're focused on growing within yourself, you begin to grow within self. As you grow within self, this is when the divine will show you what your purpose is and what you should be focusing on. You can't find out what to focus on because you're giving your focus to who? Celebrities, which is why they're put into place. When you begin to sit there, you turn off the phones, the TV, the games, all of that, and you sit in silence, you begin to think to yourself, what do I want to do with my life? How can I get my shit together? That's when you begin to see, personally, I need to grow. I can't grow if I'm giving my attention to somebody who does not know I exist. It makes no sense. That's why it's not common anymore. When you begin to do that, which will lead us to the next one, which is number 2, as you begin to personally grow, you begin to find out the things you love, the things you hate, the things your habits, your addictions, your patterns. Then you begin to break curses. As you break curses, then you begin to see, like, okay, how can I save my generation from these curses as well? Not only that, you begin to see what food you've been eating, what drinks you've been drinking, all the media you've been consuming, all the food you've been consuming, all the bullshit, all the lies you've been consuming. You begin to grow within yourself to where you go out to the gym and it'll be regular. You go out and get sun in nature and it's regular for you because you do this shit daily. The next one, increase authenticity. People will feel less pressure to conform to societal standards or you emulate celebrity lifestyles. This will lead to a greater sense of authenticity and self-expression. When you feel less pressured into trying to fit in, you'll stop fitting in. When you stop feeling pressured to wanting to fit in, you'll stop fitting in to where you won't need to fit in with other demonic programs anymore, other frequencies, because now you are able to be at a certain frequency with the Almighty. So because of that, you'll be authentic within your own spirit. So it doesn't matter what you like, what you don't like. You know what you like and what you don't like. And because of that, you're going to make sure that you do things that you do like. And if people don't like what you like, fuck them. Literally, you don't have to live to society's standards. So if you don't want to wear designer, you don't have to wear designer. You can wear a Hanes plain white tee every day if you want to. Who's going to tell you otherwise? Nobody. You live for yourself. And you begin to stop worrying about what other people are buying or selling. You don't have to get that expensive car because it can be an asset for your life, but it's a liability still, because why are you wasting money on a materialistic realm that does not even matter? Just save it and invest in it and then make some more of it and flip it. And once you are flipping it, then you begin to flip your life into the imagination that you can be imagining every single day, because that imagination is your reality. Reduction in the materialism. Hey, that's crazy. Reduction in the materialism. Idolizing celebrities will often lead people to a desire for material possessions and status symbols. Without this idolization, people may prioritize experiences and relationships over material wealth. This right here could literally help us in a great way. When people reduce their life in the materialistic realm, then people will literally be happier. So, for example, if a man is worried about buying this car to impress his woman, as he shifts his mindset, he will begin to see, like, you know what? The type of car I have does not matter. Why? At least I have a car. I'm able to get to point A to point B. So because of that, you're living in your truth. You're living in your spirit. And if you want to take a woman on a date, she won't care because it's in you, not on you. She understands what you understand, and she's trying to get to where you're getting to. So it doesn't matter if you have a BMW i8, if you have a minivan, if you got a scooter, don't matter if you got a bike, my nigga, it don't matter. As long as you got 4 wheels, you are good. You're good because you're being authentic. And on top of that, don't lie to people. If you literally are a content creator and you're trying to get to that status, stop trying to reach it. Because when you reach it, you got to be built for that shit. Not only that, you can live a fake ass lie, and when somebody catches your ass, you're done. You're done. So you have to really understand, like, the materialistic realm does not matter. So if you're worried about getting to the point of fame or fortune or attention to where you have to go buy designers, why? Why waste all your hard-earned money and time on companies that don't even care about you? They don't care about you. Not only that, they're wicked, they're deceitful, and they're getting money from their deceit. And we fall for it every time because it's like, damn, my favorite rapper is wearing that shit, or my favorite musician's wearing that, my favorite actor's wearing that. Why can't I wear that? I want to feel good about myself and my hard work. It doesn't matter. Designer does not determine who you are in life. It determines your mindset in life. That's why designer was put into place, to design your enlightenment. So if you're buying Balenciaga, or if you're buying fucking Gucci, Louis Vuitton, like, what does that make you? Does it make you rich? You're still poor, nigga. Because if you were rich on the inside, then you would know you can wear it once again. You can wear tank tops for all I give a fuck. You can wear a black shirt every day. If people see you wearing that, they understand. You will begin to see, like, oh shit, you are saving yourself money. Not only that, you don't have to buy 10 cars if you're not going to drive them. Imagine buying 10 cars and they're just sitting in front of your house. Who are you trying to impress? Nobody's going to come by and see, damn, you got 10 cars on that. Nobody cares. So you have to really think to yourself, why waste your money in the materialistic realm? Now, yeah, of course, spoil yourself, but be smart about it. When we lead this celebrity culture, this celebrity idolization, then we will stop worrying about materialistic things that don't matter. They don't belong to you. They're loaned to you for a reason. You never own shit. Now, number 4, the shift in the media culture again. There will be a decline in celebrity-focused media and attention and entertainment, meaning entertainment industries like wrestling, basketball, movies, all of that, with a greater emphasis on content that promotes meaningful storytelling, education, and social impact. So as this happens as well, we will stop seeing, people getting a chain snatched, people getting beat up, people dissing each other for stupid reasons that don't even matter. We will stop seeing people talking about sex 24/7, people talking about, drugs. We will see people who are posting content. Not only that, we will also see celebrities, which is you. We will see many people just like us, to where we will begin to post our own content, and it will be meaningful because we have found ourselves. So there will be a shift in consciousness at that point when it comes to the media consumption, because we have less celebrity culture. Once 8 billion people can leave celebrity culture, then we begin to have our own culture, to where if we still have social media, then celebrities will not have power anymore. So all them top dogs that you know or you see or you hear from, they will fall off. Because why? Nobody's consuming their content anymore. And that's a good thing. So we will all be in the same type of playing field. So ain't nobody better than nobody at this point in time. So then what does that make them? They don't have any power anymore. So therefore we can all live the life that we want to live because we're living in our authentic truth. So where you can post whatever you want and people will literally just follow you because it's like, damn, you post what I post. I like what you post. And so now we begin to learn from each other from all across the globe. And that's literally the key to social media, is to helping each other grow. So where these platforms or these gatekeepers that are literally controlling social media, they won't be able to gatekeep our enlightenment anymore. They won't be able to suppress views of 8 billion people are posting about positivity, or just millions of people who are posting content. They cannot gatekeep or suppress views or content or just different types of art when we're all living in our authentic self. They can't stop us. We outnumber our system, but we allow them to govern our system and make it seem like they are the top dogs and we're the underdogs. No, we are not. We always been the top dogs. That's why you are literally God living in a human form. Number 5, we will have enhanced connections within our community. It doesn't matter what race you are. You will have a enhanced ability to communicate with people in your different communities. So you can be black, white, Asian, Jewish, whatever the case may be. You begin to love the community that you are in or not in. And you begin to learn from different types of communities or community figures in that type of sense. With less focus on celebrities, people will invest more time and energy into building and nurturing relationships within their community. And that's true. When this happens, we will begin to see, like, so for example, the one I can focus on is the black community. If the black community can begin to understand how long we have been enslaved within ourselves, not only that, we are the underdogs to Asians, to Europeans, to Africans, to Jews who are the fake Jews. So we're enslaved to all these different types of enlightenment. Not only that, we are the underdogs as carbonated beings. So because of that, if we can all come together and see to ourselves, we are actually the true image of God. Because everything was black before it was white. We are literally brass. We were literally furnished brass. We were literally dark. We are literally death. That's why they call us black, because black means death. So we are literally darkness. We are literally infinity. So by us being infinity, we are every color into one. That's why a certain entity or entities were able to splice different types of atoms evolving into themselves. So they were able to not only mock us, they mocked our skin color and made it their own. So they decided to make hybrids that don't look nothing like us. And so we woke up one day and was just like, you have a different skin color than me. Where'd you come from? They came from laboratories, nigga. They're not real people. So we can heal our own community and understand that these demonic forces actually programmed us into a certain way of thinking. Then we begin to see, like, oh shit, okay, mom and dad, this is why you had generational trauma, and here's how I healed my trauma. And so your parents would be like, generational trauma? You don't know about that? No, I just live with it. It's like you've been living with these suppressed emotions your whole life and you're not able to actually be awake to it. So then once we do that, once you begin to heal your own household, because you got to start there first. You cannot heal every household in America. It's not possible. Once you begin to heal your own household, as the black sheep of the family, which you are, then you begin to see to yourself, like, okay, I healed my trauma because you were probably touched on, you probably got beat up before, you probably got jumped, somebody probably died in your family. It's many indications that go on with trauma or PTSD, all of that. That's a siren right there. So once you do that, you heal your shadow, you do your shadow work, you heal your demons. When you begin to heal your demons, because they will get mad and they will get scared, you'll cry, you'll be sad, you'll be depressed. Once you leave that illusion, once you transcend your ego, then you become awakened. Then your third eye will be open. Your 9 eyes will be open, because you actually do have 9 eyes and you're actually an observer. So you're actually observing your life from above, from a higher plane of existence. When you do that as a black sheep, now you begin to heal your family. So mom, what happened to you when you were young? You got to ask questions now. Mom, what happened to you? Because you're healed. So because you're healed, mother, when you were a kid or a teenager, what happened to you? Why did you go through what you went through? Ask her, and she tells you, then because you're healed, you can heal her. Ask your father, hey, father, why did you do what you did? Or why do you do what you do now? And then your father will tell you what's going on. And then boom, when he tells you that, then you begin to see to yourself, like, that's where the problem starts. Now here's a solution to it. And if they follow the solution, then that's on them. But if they don't, that's on them. It has nothing to do with you. So even though we can enhance our community, it does not mean that we can be a communion in our community, because you won't be able to save everybody in the community because they don't want to save themselves. So it will take time for that. Excuse me. It'll take time for that, because when I mean take time as well, it'll take time because it's a slow process for some people. Some people are actually dead ass slow. And because they are slow, it'll take them lifetimes to actually begin to understand how long it takes to heal the black man and woman's mind, because we have been enslaved for that long. Not only that, it's always us against them for no apparent reason. We didn't do shit to them, but have an open heart and a loving heart. And since they knew that and understood that, they took advantage of us, and then we allowed ourselves to fall for the trap. We allowed ourselves to fall for their trap, and they trapped us ever since. So because of that, we have to be able to heal ourselves before we heal our communities. Once we heal ourselves, this will lead us into our next one. Once we begin to heal ourselves, then we begin to have an empowerment of individuals. So that's number 7. Well, actually, no. I'm skipping it. Number 6, the elevation of everyday heroes. Instead of idolizing celebrities or demons, society will begin to celebrate everyday heroes like teachers, healthcare workers and volunteers, firefighters, People who are doing things like coaches, life coaches, guides. And then when we do that, we will have meaningful contributions to our communities. The elevation of everyday heroes, is something that an everyday hero doesn't even know yet. There are many heroes that do not wear capes for a reason, and that's a good reason. You are a hero. So because you have been, for example, like coaching, because I do coaching as well, so I know that a lot of these kids have abandonment issues. And when I go and see different kids that are living in their divinity, they're unconscious to their own consciousness. And I love to see them grow and develop beyond an exponential rate that they're actually expanding from. So they have been programmed for so long in different school systems and different types of trauma in their past life. So now I begin to guide them to the water, but not make them drink. And I'm moving with love and intention. So therefore I could be an everyday hero because there aren't many heroes like me. Everybody want to be a villain, but it's like, I don't mind being both. I'm not a hero or a villain, but I'm here to help you and guide you because I love you more than you love yourself. And that's the key. We got many firefighters that don't get any type of love. There are many type of teachers that go through so much shit. You know, teachers getting slapped in the face. You know, there are teachers that are getting jumped. There are teachers that are getting bullied. There are teachers that get killed. We got many ambulance, like the ambulance. We got hospitals, doctors, lawyers. So all these people who are doing things for us, they're helping us behind closed doors and nobody gives them recognition. And that's okay. Musicians, like people who are actually moving with love are everyday heroes. So as we begin to leave the celebrity culture, we will shift into everybody being an everyday hero, meaning that all the little work that we do won't be in vain anymore. And the thing is too, it won't go in vain because it'll stop going unnoticed. So people who haven't noticed the everyday heroes, they'll be like, well, shit, I don't like celebrities no more, but I like that this person he's going around feeding the homeless. And you're not even recording it. But somebody sees you and they say, hey, I know you, bro. You out here feeding the homeless? Yeah, I just do this shit every day. So where they have to follow your journey. They have to document what you're doing because you're an everyday hero. And that's the thing too. It's like, it's so much beauty in what art is, that it's all subjective and selective. So once you are selective within your consistency, within your fame and notoriety, then you begin to see that you can elevate whoever you want, whenever you want, and however you want, because you are literally the image of Almighty God. So because of that, you can begin to see that you can elevate yourself and become your own hero. Once you become your own hero, you are saving yourself from your lower self. And once you begin to save yourself from your lower self, then you are basically Superman, you are Batman, you are Green Lantern. And so go into the next one. And what's crazy with all these lists as well, you know, there's only so much that you can say. We can always go deeper into that, but these things are able to help you in both the conscious and subconscious spectrum. So just bear with me. Number 7 is the empowerment of people. Again, because no matter what, you can always feel empowered. And the thing is too, we can always go deeper within the empowerment of individuals. So people will feel more empowered to define their success and happiness on their own terms. And then they won't strive to meet the unrealistic standards set by celebrities. So many celebrities will make videos like, oh yeah, you're broke, or you don't got this kind of car, or they'll start flexing. Now you begin to see, like, you know what? You won't be fixated by the illusion. You won't be fixated by the facade anymore. So you'll see, like, people got these kind of cars, but it's like, you'll feel so happy with the car that you have. You won't even care that you walk around seeing somebody posting their Lamborghini or their BMW i8. You won't give a fuck, because it's like, at this point, you left that ego. You became open-minded. That's the whole key to all 16 of these gems. You're being open-minded to your unconscious ways. Oh shit, a butterfly. That's crazy. And so as you're doing that, you think to yourself, okay, I don't need to really be focused on, not empowering myself. On top of that, you can't really rely on a celebrity to empower you. They're not meant to do that. They're meant to actually take the money from you, and you'll never see it coming because it's hidden in plain sight for a reason. So once you begin to see that, you think to yourself, okay, I do love myself. I know that my business will bloom, and that people, if they don't support you at the beginning, that's okay. That's okay, because there are some celebrities that will make it seem like you're lame or you'll never make it in life, and they'll probably hate on you as well because they don't want you to get to a level past them. And that's understandable, but it's not realistic, fam. If nobody wants you to be better than them, that's a problem, and you should watch out for them. So you should always feel empowered within your empowerment. I'm gonna say that again. You should always feel empowered within your empowerment. Once you feel empowered in your empowerment, you won't worry about what a celebrity has to say or what anybody has to say anymore, because you give your own self power, and that's how empowered you are. So by that happening, you begin to raise and rise and awaken and arise into your own truth. By that happening, you begin to get anything you want because it's your magnitude. You're literally magnetizing all the energy, all the blissfulness, all the blessings in your life, to where you begin to start attracting everything you always wanted. On top of that, you'll be grateful for everything because it can be gone in an instant, in the snap of a finger. And the last one we got is number 8. Hold on. Number 8 is embracing inner beauty. Without the constant comparison or the airbrush celebrities, people or individuals will develop a greater appreciation for their own unique beauty and value. When we begin to embrace our own beauty, we have to go within the energy, within ourselves. Embracing inner beauty is going within yourself and finding the beauty within yourself. Meaning that you have to wake up every day, look into the mirror, and say to yourself, I am beautiful, I am handsome, I am radiating a bunch of attractive energy around my attractiveness. I'm so attracted to where I love the way I look. You have to actually lie to yourself. And the mirror, not only that, when you're lying to yourself, you're telling the truth to your spirit, because your spirit is beautiful inside of you and outside of you as well. But your subconscious mind is ugly. Your subconscious mind has been programmed to feel like it is ugly. And because of that, you have to leave what celebrities and what people have told you in the past, because they're literally projecting themselves onto you. It's not true. When you are beautiful on the inside, then it will reflect on the outside. So if you go within yourself and you meditate and you talk to yourself and you say, Almighty, thank you for making my legs long. Thank you for making my eyes look good. Thank you for my eye color. Thank you for my hair. Thank you for the way I look. And what's crazy, people will always judge you because they are judging themselves. That's how ugly some people are. Some people are so ugly, they will laugh about their jokes because they're hiding how they feel about themselves, and they're projecting it onto you to make you feel bad with them. Don't listen to them. And it was crazy. It can be friends in your friend group. You'll never know. And the thing is too, if somebody feels offended by that lets them know what they are doing behind closed doors. Don't trust everybody. Literally, because people are literally in it for their own benefit, and they're literally leeching off your energy. So to find beauty within yourself, you have to actually want to feel beautiful. You have to actually work towards the beauty, the inner beauty. You have to work towards that energy to being beautiful every single day, because you are. But if you don't believe it, then you won't achieve it. And if you don't achieve it, then that's your fault and your choice. So you have to actually get repetition, and you have to be consistent in your ways of action. Once you put it into action, then the work will literally become easy. It'll be easy at this point, because everything in this life is supposed to be easy for you. But you have to go through the hardship to even find the easy path that you are walking on. So these are 16 ways for what would happen in society. Stop idolizing Satan's disciples cosplaying as celebrities. Understand, these are nothing but empty vessels and hollow vessels that entities are literally walking in. So you're literally looking at an illusion. When you see them, there's a shapeless entity living in that body, as your favorite rapper, musician, artist, actor, movie star, golfer, wrestler, boxer, whatever the case may be. They're not real people. You are more real than them. Why? Because you did not give your rectum up for some money. You have dignity and you have inspiration within you. You have integrity. You have love and you have passion. You have common sense. They go after people who are low in their vibration. They go after people who have no love within themselves and who have no smarts, no IQ, no street smart, no politics smarts, no spiritual smart. It's like there's many things that they attack. Because they're attacking us, we have to understand, we have to stop letting them attack us and stop allowing our ego to attack us as well. We are always going to be at a spiritual warfare. So you have to understand what side you are fighting for. When everybody stops idolizing these celebrities, then we begin to transcend this delusion that we live in. I love you so much. Have a great, wonderful day, God and Goddess.